In Ezekiel 37, I preached about dry bones. I read about dry bones. I prayed concerning dry bones. I thought I had revelations over dry bones until I sat down. The Holy Ghost said, for over 20 something years you have preached on this spot. Let me tell you the mystery of the dry bones. And I sat back. My mind was blown apart when I did the study and discovered in verse 11 of chapter 37, I discovered how did they become dry bones. For more than 600 years, when people ask Israel, how are you people doing? They will say, our bones are dry. They are not dry bones yet. It was their confession. What is wrong with you? Our bones are dry. How is your situation? Our bones are dry. How is marriage? Our bones are dry. As they said that continuously for 600 years, what they said began to manifest in their life. That was why God said to Ezekiel, the only way you can cancel what was said is by you also saying something else. If you see verse 11, he said, then he said, son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say our bones are dry. That is how their bones became dry, because they kept confessing that their bones are dry. And what you say is what you seize. What you picture is what you capture. You must get to understand every day of your life, don't behold yourself as a wasted entity. Don't behold yourself as a not good. Don't behold yourself. Must transfer from glory to glory. How do you see yourself? He said, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am a child of destiny, for my children are made for signs and wonders. I am the heritage of God, a royal, a holy nation, a chosen generation, called forth out of darkness, that I may declare the praise of He who has called me into His marvelous light. Am I talking to somebody here? It doesn't matter what the enemy. You say, Apostle, you don't understand. I am academic deficient. Even if you can improve academically, no matter your disability, there's ability in it. Don't look down on it. There was a company, a printing company that prints Bibles, and the Bibles were lying fallow, hundreds of thousands of copies. They needed to sell them at a cheap rate so they can restock new. They made an advert. Everybody was coming because it was like a brief job. People were coming. No interview, just if you can sell. If you can sell, you take profit. They discovered one guy came, was a stammerer. He said, I can sell. He said, how did this one sell? But they discovered if they give him 100 Bibles, before 2 hours, he has sold it. He will come back and collect again. They'll give him another 100 Bibles. Before 2 hours, he has sold it. When they did appraisal, they discovered that he sold more copies than others. They say, how do you do it? He said, very simple. Any house I look and people are in a hurry to go, I just walk to them that I have a Bible. Philippians 4 is very good. Will you buy it, or should I read it for you? They say, read it. You're in a hurry. Give me. He said, no, oh, give me the Bible. Is it not to sell? That is how it's sold for everybody, because they had no time to listen to a stammerer that would read Philippians 4. There is ability in disability. Am I talking to somebody here? So it doesn't matter what the devil has said. Don't see yourself like that. You are a child of destiny. There is something positive about your life. If you carry God inside of you, you are a chosen generation. Am I talking to somebody here? You are not what your situation dictates. You are not what your circumstances say. Your circumstance is a progress. It's a process. He said, yeah, do I walk through the valley? I'm not dying in the valley. I'm not what the society says. What my circumstance says. I am a child of divinity. He that is from above is above all. I am above sickness. I am above disease. I am above pain. I am above retrogression. Somebody say, I'm from above. When you approach situations with a mindset that they are hard, the wisdom of God to dissolve them will be denied. Can I repeat that? When you approach situation with a mentality that they are hard, the wisdom of God to handle them will be denied you. Nothing is hard. I witnessed it one day. I laugh and laugh. We're in the plane. There was an elderly woman. It's like she was entering the plane for the first time. In the plane, there is business class session, there's economy. The business class session is wider. It has more room, more space. So this mama, as she just climbed the plane, she didn't check her seat number. She went to one of the business class and sat down. They checked her seat number. Her seat was 23. She was sitting on number 2. They said, Mommy, go inside. She said, no. She cannot walk to the back. They came politely. He said, it's too far. And it's okay. She stood up. She peeped. She looked at, I said, that one is too small. She liked this one. They said, but that's not what they prayed for. You say, this is the one I want. Everybody was begging. I was almost begging, but I just looked at her. I was laughing. So I asked them, is the whole business class filled up? They said, it's filled up now. This some years ago. He said, it's filled up. I said, I wanted to just pay a seat. Even if you want to, you can't. The counter has closed. They were begging Mama. Mama refused. The owner of the seat came. He was standing. Mama refused. They went to the pilot and spoke to the pilot. The pilot came. He sized Mama up. He noticed that Mama was local. And he told Mama something in her ears. Mama jumped, carry a bag, and ran inside. So all of us were interested. What did pilot tell Mama? All the people were asking pilot, what did you tell Mama? He said, when we land, I'll tell you. When they landed, I went to pilot. What did you tell Mama? He said he told the flight was going to Lagos. He said he told Mama that this fourth part that is covered is going to Abuja. That inner part is going to Lagos. So when she sits down here, she will land in Abuja. Then she will not take transport to Lagos. Mama said, no, I am going to Lagos. Till throughout that day, I was traveling abroad. In the plane, I would just sit down, I would start laughing. I said, look at the wisdom. I said, Pilot, why did you tell us before we take off? He said, Apostle, even if I tell you, it will work on your mind. You may think that this place is actually going. So I didn't want to tell you because he said, as soon as I told her that those sitting, and guess what he said? He told the hostess, he said, please make sure everybody calm down before you open the curtain. So all the people in business class came down. You went to Mama and said, Mama, you see, all those people in front, they have gone to Abuja. This one now is going to Lagos. And Mama said, thank you. I don't. The man came, looked at the problem with a mentality of, I can handle this. Wisdom downloaded. Am I talking to somebody here? The size problem is determined by how you see it. The same energy it takes to cry is what it takes to fight. There are people that die by headache affliction, and there are people that are cancer survivors because they believe you cannot swallow them up. Child of you have in life is not the size of your battle, it's the size of your strength. For if thou faintest in the day of adversity, thy strength. We behold, we are transformed to the same image of what we behold. The same image. From glory. What is glory to glory? Glory is spiritual relocation for physical allocation. Spiritual relocation for physical allocation. Moving from one realm to another realm to get your allocation. Glory is spiritual relocation for physical allocation. Glory is an illuminative push. Illuminative push in favor of terrestrial by celestial. An illuminative, when light comes to push you, an illuminative push in favor of terrestrial by celestial. Glory is progressive, qualitative and quantitative existence. Glory is progressive, qualitative and quantitative. Quality and quantity. Progressive, qualitative and quantitative existence. Glory is a leap that produces prognostic expectation. Celestial elevation. Glory is a leap that produces prognostic expectation. Celestial elevation of paranormal intervention. Glory, I repeat, is a leap that produces prognostic expectation celestial elevation of paranormal intervention. What is glory to glory? Glory to glory is a divine release in favor of your anthropological apostants. What is glory? Glory to glory glory to glory is the geometric progressive multivariatedness. Geometric progressive multivariatedness, galaxological interpolized. Can I repeat that again? Glory to glory is the geometric progressive multivariatedness and galaxologically interpolized. What I mean, that you get to a point where the galaxies are working. The sun is in your favor, the moon is in your favor, the Urim is in your favor, the Jupiter is in your favor. All the galaxies are interpolized in your direction. Am I talking to somebody here? Glory to glory is a call, is a call to disregard the good for the best. Is a call to disregard the good for the best. Is a call to despise the great for the greatest. Glory to glory is a call to despise the good for the best. Is a call to disregard the good for the best and despise the great for the greatest. He said, we are with open face. If you must move from glory to glory, you need to have open face. What does it mean to have open face? Come as you are. There is a dimension of God that you can never get except on the platform of honesty. There's a dimension of God you can never get except on the platform of coming as you are. I like what the Ethiopian eunuch said when Philip saw him. Philip asked him, understand thou what thou readest? The man was humble enough. I am an Ethiopian eunuch. I am one of those who give orders to the queen. He said, Bessa, for the first time, he said to himself in Acts chapter 8 verse 31, how can I understand when no man teacheth me? You must get to the point in your life, no matter your level and in the society, you need to be taught. You need to sit down and be taught. You need to get to a point when people can talk to you. When God visited Solomon, the Bible says, and the angels of the Lord rather himself showed up and visited Solomon in Gibeon. As soon as the Lord left, Solomon gathered himself counselors. When you get to a point when nobody can advise you, when you become so defensive, there are people that explain anything, no matter the correction, they will explain it. One day, Mama was talking to somebody many years ago. She may have forgotten in the house we lived before, and the lady started crying. And I said, why are you wasting your time? When you are advising people and they get emotional about it, leave them alone. Let them learn the hard way. You think it's easy for people to leave all the problems in the world and not advise you? That's why you're advising. You are telling somebody what we have, the person is crying. Leave the person alone. There are some people that must. There's nothing you can do about it. No, it's the truth. They must suffer. They must. So move from glory to glory, number one, on the platform of honesty. You should be. How can pastor advise you then you leave church? There are people that you dare, the wife dare not report them to their pastor. Dare not. Dare not. Dare not. They are so arrogant. Deacons and deaconesses, elders who want to tell pastor what to preach. Do you know that all the disciples of Jesus had frailties? Peter was walking with Jesus and was using a glimpse of his eye to preach alternative. Jesus said, follow me. Peter went somewhere and kept his net in case ministry doesn't work. As soon as Jesus died, he told the others, say, I go a fishing. That area don't close. There are people that are standing around a mandate for survivor. And you know it from their language. I've said anybody I see in ministry in this commission that's not doing well, I don't need to know to ask what the problem is. You are talking with two sides of your mouth. You cannot be wholeheartedly following this grace and not do well. It's not possible. When you see a person struggling, check him well. The angel of the commission has heard him say things to his wife in the room, to somebody in the office. And the angel said, if you like, fast it tomorrow. I heard what you said. I will resist you. The pastor was going through Christ in the church, not growing. I prayed and prayed. He dropped, sit down. I sat him. I said, are you speaking against me? That you know I love you. He paused. He started crying and told me what's happened. What happened? I said, you are not doing me. You are doing yourself. Whose church is not growing? It's not your own. He said, did my spirit not go with you? Oh, guys, you think this is a game? Guys, you think you are joking here? Did my spirit not go with you?
Thank you for watching this video. I believe you have been restored and empowered. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. If you want to be lifted again, watch the video next to this one. Always remember, restoration is possible.